Now, what are the consequences of swallowing semen? You know, what are some of the consequences? Have you ever swallowed semen? You know, do you know the consequences that may come along with swallowing semen? Or rather, I'm going to talk about the effects of oral sex. You know, now this is to give an awareness for those who like swallowing semen due to various reasons. Now, what does semen contain? You know, it's good to know what it contains and why do you swallow it and what are some of the consequences that may come along where you are just swallowing this semen. Now, it contains, proteins, zinc, magnesium. It contains some vitamins, prostaglandins. It contains water, acid phosphatase. All these, are the components of what we call the semen. That's what it contains. So when you swallow semen, you equally know what it contains. All those components are just in the semen. And therefore, what are some of the effects that you are more likely to get from this swallowing of semen, or rather the oral sex that you have had? One is that you are more likely to get sexually transmitted disease, such as HIV, human papillomaviruses, chlamydia, syphilis, all those sexually transmitted infections. You are at risk of getting these sexually transmitted infections. Maybe you don't know the status of your partner, and it happens that you have swallowed this, you are more likely to get these infections, so you are not safe. That you may think like someone who never did what we call the vaginal sex, but it's all the same that you are more likely to get this sexually transmitted, or rather you are at risk of getting this sexually transmitted disease. The other thing is all about the throat infections. You'll be suffering from current throat infections on and off, because there are a lot of bacteria, that occur naturally on the skin, and these are more likely to be introduced to your body. They are more likely to be introduced to the throat, and you are causing an imbalance between the normal floras in the mouth and the throat. Then you are more likely to have what we call the throat infections, and therefore you need to go to the hospital for just treatment and further checkup, or rather screening of these STIs. Now, the other thing is allergic reactions. You may experience some hives on your body, on your face, due to some allergies. Some sperms, some men produce sperms that are more likely to be allergic to you, and you never know, maybe you have swallowed, so you are more likely to get these allergic reactions to your body, and therefore you are more likely to go to the hospital to get the treatment of the same. But again, what you need to know is all about this oral sex is that you will not get what we call pregnancy. You can't get pregnancy, if you did the oral sex, So some people do it because maybe they never wanted to get pregnancy. Yes, you can't get pregnant, but you are at risk of getting some infections which may cause an health harm. So these are the consequences of swallowing semen. So when you do it, you need to check your partner. You screen you and your partner about these sexually transmitted infections. Ensure you observe the hygiene, and ensure if you experience anything, allergic reactions, then go to the hospital for you to get some medications that are going to help you from these allergic reaction secondary to the swallowing of this semen. So I think this is worth it to watch, and I think this is a video that can be shared so that people should be aware about the consequences and the effects of the oral sex. This is the end of this video. Kindly continue subscribing, like this, comment, and also remember to share this information. Thank you.